I just have to show you guys my October 23rd garden. Look at these cosmos. They're as tall as me. And they fell over. Some of them. The bees are so happy. There's so many bees. Now that I know how cosmos grow, I know not to plant them with my jalapenos. I just harvested half a dozen or so hiders. And I just saw one over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. See what I mean about hiders? And right on the edge of the cosmos, I've got a few potato plants in there. You can see they have developed potatoes on them. I got them in the ground about the end of July. And I had a groundhog in here, but I think we have gotten it taken care of. Then on the other side of the cosmos here, I've got some snow peas that are doing well now that the groundhog isn't eating them. I just need them to bloom. I think it's about time. Some zinnias over here. Okay, and then when we turn around, you can see this was part of my herb garden. Got a little basil I let go to seed, hoping it'll do its thing in the spring. Parsley, my favorite herb. Oregano, my most used herb. A marigold, and this is tarragon. I haven't found a great use for it, but I have lots of it every year. And then turning from the tarragon, I have my rudbeckia and a few Shasta daisies. Up here is some lemon balm and a few kale or cabbage starts that I haven't got planted yet. And then here I've got some Swiss chard right here, and this is kale that has a little pest damage on it, and I'm hoping that as the weather gets cold that the pest damage will be less. And we'll be able to eat on that all winter. Okay, moving on up the fence line here, we have my chives that have just went crazy. The problem is there's this grass that grows in here, so I have to harvest all my chives early in the spring before this grass grows. But look at all these seeds. So many. So hopefully they'll choke the grass out next year. I try to remove all the seed heads like this that aren't chives. And then down my Shasta daisy row here, you can see where I stopped weeding. And I didn't trim these back yet, but I am going to at some point so that they'll look like this. And then I'll be transporting this pile of leaves up here for mulch. I also have a pile of wood chips behind me that I can use for mulch. I put a couple little cabbages in, but they're not doing so well. Look at this. This has I think these are called stinkhorns. I'm gonna look it up, but I have a couple of these coming up in my mulch. And then here's the view from behind the zucchini of the cosmos. This was my tomatoes this year. The ones that you see all had something wrong with them, so I just let them be. Let them go back to the earth, let the birds eat them, whatever. But I have ate a few snow peas. Oh, there's one right there. I have ate a few of these already in salads. Just pick that one. Put it in my bowl. I'll show you my harvest from today. Here's my couple of little scraggly looking jalapenos. And the one I just got, my snow pea. And then I've got these green onions that I thinned out of a raised container bed I have back by my Hugelkulture beds. Let's go see those. Okay, here we are in the back. You can see I have a hoop here that I don't use. This is where I got the onions from. Just thinned them a little. Lemon balm. These green beans have done fantastic. They're still producing. But we've decided just to let these go to seed. We liked them so well. We're just gonna let them go to seed. Got some cucumber down here. The deer kept eating them. The vines. I planted this jalapeno here, hoping they'd get them a nice nibble. This Swiss chard, they ate this one completely once. Oh, there's a cucumber. I have to keep it tucked in so the deer don't get them. Oh, there, I see another one down in there. So this box here, oh, it has a zucchini that didn't get pollinated. I missed it. So the deer completely ate every leaf off of this, and everyone looked like this. That's interesting. So it was just a spiked plant in here. I haven't gotten one zucchini this year from this. And then on towards the back, I've got these couple of little raised beds that I planned on putting garlic here and covering up just like this, but I haven't gotten it in yet. So this is just chickweed coming up, which will be free chicken food. Ooh, that's lovely. And then we've just about put this Hugelkulture to bed with leaves that we mowed up. And so we'll add a couple more layers. But you couldn't even see this wheelbarrow before. So this was highly neglected this year, but it still produced lots of tomatoes that I have in the freezer for pots of chili. All right, so that's it this time. I want to thank you guys for joining me and looking at my little farm garden tour.